Okay. I gotta make sure my other one for YouTube is going too, you know? Um, this is week 5 of self-love yoga. And today, because I want to sort of tap back into the stronger parts of some of the poses, it's gonna be a little of that. We'll work sort of in 3 parts. You first find your way into the shape as much as you can and feels good in your body. Then we'll do it again to like refamiliarize. And then one more time, we'll reach into it as much as we will comfortably stay there for a couple of breaths. I like to do everything in 3s. So I invite you to play with that number 2 or pick your own number, count, feel. And anytime, if you're reaching into a pose and it feels uncomfortable, just sort of back out of it the way you came, and then just stop where it lets off, you know, so you're still working there, but you're not hurting. You don't have to do anything that would cause pain to get benefit from practicing with me. There's no pain, no gain type stuff going on here. It's all been easy does it for me, which maybe, sure, I could have done things faster, but I didn't really want to, so. But here, you won't be encouraged to push it beyond your limits. I only want you to go right up into the comfy edge and where you can breathe and feel expansiveness in your beingness and, you know? So I'm going to start seated, and if you're coming with me on this little self-love week 5 journey, I invite you to do that as well. I've been wanting to sort of, this morning I was thinking about what I wanted to work through. So I'm going to warm the spine, strengthen and remind my body of the strength in my lower abdomen and hips, and a little bit with heart opening, which does definitely happen in the spine warming and flexing, but just reaching more into the back bend practice this week, which is what I'm going to be working on, beyond the video. I've usually consistently do my short yoga workouts, but I haven't even had one of these in 2 weeks. This would be week 3, so I'm feeling so excited, oh gosh, I missed you. You know what I mean? So I'm just feeling like I wanted to share that. I'm having a little bit of anxiety. So I'm gonna take a few breaths and let myself relax and connect to my deep breathing. I have let myself create a practice taking some real intentional breaths on the mat or on my seat or wherever I'm at, and trying to just practice just kind of quieting the mind and the body so much that I can do that if I'm getting nervous or scared outside of here. If I'm out in the world and I'm feeling like I am afraid or I don't know how to respond, I've let myself create this sort of inner sanctuary that I've mentioned and I will mention over and over again. That, not just the poses and the practice keep going, but just, I kind of learned yoga backwards. I came into it from a movement. I was doing yoga for 3 years without breathing. I don't know, maybe 4 years. But, so I'm happy that now the breath part is connecting, but in the beginning it just wasn't like that for me. So now I'm able to even just close my eyes and breathe and already feel that same peace and safety that I've created from practicing here all the time. So, okay, we're gonna begin. If you are ready, wherever, you don't need a mat, you can just have a space on the floor, on the bed. I practice on the couch pretty often. I don't feel like there's anything we're gonna fall off the couch, so you're a grown-up person. Use your judgment all the time. It's your body. Take charge, take control. And as we move through practice, please consider each body part with not just love, but like actual care. You know, care about your spine, care about your legs, care about your elbows, care about all the joints, care about the busy mind that you want to settle. Don't wrangle it like a bad kid. You know what I mean? Like treat it like, you know, like someone that's exhausted and you're wanting to like soothe, you know, like be more gentle than corralling to yourself. That's just my suggestion. And like I always tell anyone, you're always welcome to tell me to F off. And just do what you want. So let yourself start to take a couple or three, I like threes, deep breaths. In through the nose, filling up the body. And then if you can hold it in the middle, do that too. And then before exhaling, just intentionally, evenly deciding to just blow it all the way away, like evenly. Let a pause be there and start to take the breath in the nose one more time. Let the body be full of that breath. Feel it start to reach into the trunk and the torso and all the way down into the limbs. Just feel your breath start to stretch inside of your body. And then exhale out of the mouth, blow your breath all the way away. Nice and evenly. Wait for your inhale to come its own and just take a nice big drink in the nose. Hold on to it. Feel the body, once again, really full with air. And feel the breath reaching down into the arms. Maybe this time it goes further down into the legs and then in through the arms, maybe into the elbows, into the knees. When you're ready, exhale, blow the breath all the way away. Let your breath come one more time. And this time, just hold on to it. Hold on to it for as long as you can in your body. Maybe let a little bit out if you feel like, oh, I wasn't ready. Just let a little out. Hold what you have. Hold the space around you. See if you can blend the inside and the outside. And just be somewhere in the middle. And if you're here, this is where we're going to practice today. If distractions come, and they will, or thoughts come and they will, take a deep breath in through your nose and come back here. Know this is always here for you. And when you're ready, exhale the breath all the way away. Empty the belly all the way out. Let the shoulders soften, relax your face. Let your breath sort of just go Slowly, as normal as you feel right now. With your awareness, just scan the body. Start down, down, down at the bottom, where our seat meets the floor or mats. And then scan up the fronts of the knees and the fronts of the legs. Cover the tops of the legs into the seat. Scanning up the back of the spine and the fronts of the belly. Scanning the middle of the back and the front of the heart. Scanning up over the shoulders and down the arms. Scanning out through the fingers. Scanning up through the neck. Through the face. Just looking and scanning through the back of the head, the back of the skull, top of the crown, up above you, behind you, to the left and to the right. Just scan in front of you. Big breath in and then just relax. Let your eyes blink open. Take your time. And then start to just lift the gaze. Find something in front of you to stare at or focus on, whatever you want to call it, a drishti. Something that will help you balance. Something that will kind of bring you back in line, sort of like when you're driving and you want to stay in the right lane, like that guy. And then just start to take the head and look left and right. Just tilting the head left and right. Bring it back to center and then turn it like you're shaking the head no. Come back into the middle and then big yes. Bringing the chin into the chest and then opening the forehead up way to the sky. But don't drop your head on your shoulders. Just like you're warming up like a joint. Bring it back into the center and then do the no again. Feel the neck warming up. The next time you get all the way over to the right shoulder, just stop there. And then with the nose, look all the way up to about 1 o'clock. Look all the way down to about 5. And then start to take the nose and make a whole circle. Take the nose all the way up and over, meeting all the way across to the other side, and then all the way under, chin meets the chest. Nose comes back over to about 5 o'clock, and then take your circle one more time. Tip of the nose all the way around the edges, nice and slowly. Don't drop the neck on the back of the shoulders. One more time. I like 3s. And then when you get your chin back to about 5 o'clock, lift the gaze back to center, bring the nose back to the middle. And then we'll do a couple of big yeses one more time. Your eyes can be opened or closed. With all the circles, I tend to like my eyes closed. Bring the nose back to center, blink the eyes if that feels good. And then we're gonna just look to the left. With the tip of the nose, look at about 1 o'clock. Sorry, where are we over here? 7? 9? My neck is different on this side. Sorry. This is 9. And then down to 7. Bring the chin, look up and to the left. And then down. Come back in through to the center. And then take the nose one time all the way left, all the way right. And now we're just gonna start doing the same thing with the tip of the nose. Start to draw a circle all the way to the opposite direction. Starting from the left shoulder, take your time. Don't drop the head onto the neck when you lean, when you're looking up high. And be intentional when you're bringing it down low. Bring your chin way into the chest. Take your time and notice that this side is different than your other side. It may move a little different. I'm going to go one more time because my neck is really stiff and crunchy. I'm doing it again. I was really thinking it was gonna like crack on me, or for me rather. Whenever you're ready, bring it back into the middle and lift the head back to neutral. Blink the eyes. Do a couple of yes. Bring the chin to the chest. Flip the high forehead up to the sky. And then just take a breath, just take a moment here. And then we're gonna bring our legs right out in front of us. I wanna do some sitting on top of the knees, but I wanna warm up the knees before we do that. So first just bring the legs out as straight as you can without any pain here. If it's uncomfortable with straight, you can use throw pillows and kind of put them under the knees. And always just keep a bend if straight doesn't work. The ankles can sort of just fall to the side once you're. I'm gonna have my feet not mirroring, like as if I were standing in mountain pose. So my heel is lined up about to my hip, or about 2 fists apart. So you can use 2, 3 fists, whatever again feels good. So straight. Imagine a mountain pose if you were standing, and then let the ankles sort of relax. Let the shins relax, knees relax. If they're bent, that's fine. If there's pillow, that's fine. Just relax, relax, relax. At the sits bones, at the hips, lean into the seat wherever you are, and maybe even lift the bum left and right and sit back up. You want your sits bones in contact, and then maybe look down, squeeze the toes, flex the ankles a little, fold the knees a little, and just relax, 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 relax again. Sitting up tall, now that your sits bones are where you want them, imagine just straightening out the spine. You can be looking ahead of you what you're focused on, or just resting the eyes, whatever feels good to you. And now the legs are relaxed, the spine is relaxing, lower spine, lower back. Start to draw the belly button, the navel space in towards that spine. Let your core feel engaged so that your belly is supporting your spine. You don't want to feel like you're holding your breath. If that doesn't feel super comfortable, you can bring your hands next to you for support to hold the body. That's totally fine. And if you're wanting just to feel more strength in this core space like I am, bring your hands on your lap and let your spine and middle body muscles, abdomen muscles sort of build up that energy as you sit. Align the shoulders on top of the hips as much as you can, that you're still having balance. Check in with your legs. Relax, stretch them out, and reset them to relax. Scanning up now to the shoulders, wherever you're going to decide to leave your arms for a moment, whether they're in your lap with the core or beside you pressing into the mat or floor for support. You decide, and you can change your mind and do both. Take the head, do a couple of yes and no's. Find something to stare on or let your eyes close. And then just feel a couple of breaths here. Letting the spine warm up and strengthen, supported, or just feeling super strong in its own muscles. It depends. Some mornings we need to show up be super gentle, and some mornings we want to feel our power, our physical power. Some mornings the power is in letting ourselves be easy to ourselves. And you knowing when it's the right time for which one in the most loving way is your best way to taking care of you and knowing what's best for you. Bring your awareness to your chin and to the forehead and to the nose and just start to look up. Again, looking up as much as you can without dropping the head. If it feels better to have the hands supporting, do that. And still, if it feels good to have your muscles engaged in the belly and in the abs, do that. Sometimes when I was first practicing using my, what did my teacher call it? Corset. It helped to hold on to the muscles in the belly. It just made me feel like I could connect them more. I didn't have any muscles in my stomach. So it just felt like I needed to feel them. So if it's a hard time connecting, I get it. If you're wanting more, you can bring the hands into prayer. And then from here, we're going to keep this upper body where it is and just bring our attention down to the legs. Rotate both of the feet as if you're going to walk straight. And just be in this upper body now, in this sort of seated, folded mountain pose, strengthening, grounding space. And then we're going to bring our attention way down to the base of our spine, this very strong space in our body, whether we're supported and strong or physically feeling our strength. All the way down to the root chakra. Just breathe red. Feel that red spread through that whole body, the space between you and your seat. And just let it be covering everything down low, down in that bottom space, the bottom of the spine. Way, way, way low on our body. Covering all the way down the legs, the feet, the toes. Spread the toes really wide. Press the big toes as if you're pressing into the mats. Press and spread the small toes. And then just bring your attention to all of the toes. One time. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Squeeze all the toes. And then spread them. Reach the heels away. Wherever your knees are, bend them just a little more and then reach them straight again. In the hips area, wherever your hands are, supported or in prayer or just on the lap, just reach in a little into that seat. Give that middle space a little break and then sit back up tall again. Spread the toes, mountain pose toes again. Activate legs again. Bring the core muscles in again, whether they're supported or not. Let your jaw relax. The eyes are focused or closed, you decide. And maybe we just hold this for a breath or two. If you want a little more, take a breath in and just reach your arms up above. Let the fingers spread really wide. And let your eyes maybe look up toward the pinkies. Spread the toes more, spread the fingers more, and breathe. Keep looking, letting your eyes look a little more. Do not drop your head. Spread the fingers really wide, or just keep spreading your toes really wide, even if you're just keeping the arms down to the floor. Keep spreading your toes as if you're trying to reach the floor. Someone's trying to reach the floor away from you. Heels are reaching, toes are spreading. If your arms are up, fingers are spreading, almost like you're being pulled in both directions. One more breath in, and then from the navel space, from the hip crease, just fold in about halfway. Keep everything straight, or wherever you are, straight. One more breath in, and then just go all the way into the fold as much as you can. If there's a pillow nearby, you can even round over it, or just round over your seat. And you're not forcing into this. It's sort of like folding your body in half as if you were a rag doll. Don't force anything. Let the ankles and heels relax. Knees relax a little more.
Big breath in, sending it all the way down to that space, the root chakra space, and then exhale out of the mouth with a sigh, even better if you got it. Clear the space in your body. Think in the mind, my root chakra is clear. My root chakra is balanced. Sit up nice and tall. Blink the eyes a couple times, and then we're going to start working our way into a seat. I'm going to sit right on my heels and with my knees folded. If that doesn't feel good, you can sit on a pillow or a couple pillows, or even a chair. But I'm going to sit right on my heels because that's what feels good. And again, you can, if you're wanting to like start here, you can do that and kind of come into a fold a few times. The pillows work good too to help. And we're coming back into that stacking spine motion. All the way up shoulders, let the arms come back to where you are. On the lap, heart center, whatever feels good to you. Face and jaw relaxed. You can find something new to focus on wherever you're sitting, or if your height as adjusted. And first, just let your body bring that awareness back down to the base of the seat. That tuned and balanced, cleansed and aligned root chakra. And we're just going to bring the breath, bring the awareness all the way up to the heart. We're going to let that red blend into pink and fill this whole heart center with pink, pink, pink colors. Let it spread down the arms and up the shoulders. Sit tall on your feet or pillow or seat, wherever you are. Letting the shoulders be as close to on top or stacked above your hips and heels as feels comfortable. Maybe lean into the seat and shift back again, sort of adjust. Check that you're not squeezing your jaw. Relax the face, relax the crown. Keep breathing into that space. Breath from the root chakra all the way up. Attention to the heart. We're going to bring our hands next to us alongside the body, palms facing in. And just start, we're just going to kind of warm up the upper part of our body. Our arms and our shoulders and elbows, wrists. So from here, inhale and just start to breathe the arms up about halfway like a T. Exhale, let them go back down. Inhale, this time maybe look up with your chin. Exhale, let it all go back down. This time maybe look up, press your toes into the floor. Hold it. Don't drop the chin when you're looking up. And then exhale, close everything back down. Relax the feet and ankles. Take a breath in. Breathe the arms up to about halfway. Looking up with the chin and the eyes. Pressing the toes into the floor and the mat. Holding it for another breath if that feels good. If you need to rest, rest at any time. And then exhale, letting it go down to the mat once more. Big breath in, breathe the arms up, pressing the feet into the floor, into the seat, into the mat, into the ground if you're sitting. Gently looking up with the chin, not dropping the head. Now flip the palms up to the sky and take the breath in, opening the heart a little more. Hold the breath here for a moment if you can. Whenever you're ready, reverse the palms back down, letting the palms come back down to the side, chins come back down to the chest. Inhale, breathe the arms up like a T, palms face down. Exhale. Inhale, flip the palms up to the sky, look up with the eyes. Exhale. Inhale, close the arms and hands above the head. Maybe even touch the palms. And then exhale. Big breath in, reach the wrists really high, press the toes into the mat. And then exhale. Big breath in, turn the palms away. Exhale, close them down, bring the chin back into the chest. Let a breath go in between here. Shake the head no a couple times if that feels good. And then we'll start one more time. Inhale, breathe the arms up to a T. Exhale. Inhale, flip the palms up to the sky. Look with the eyes. Reach the palms away really wide. And then exhale again. Inhale, pressing with the toes. Close the palms up above the head. Looking with the eyes. Pressing the toes into the mat. Exhale, hold the shape. One more breath in. Reach the wrists high. Press the toes into the mat. Stretch, stretch, stretch the long body. Exhale. One more inhale, reverse the palms away. And then with the exhale, let the arms come down to the side. The chin comes back down to the chest. The legs, the ankles relax. Spine relaxes, face relax. Breath in between. We'll just do one more. Inhale, breathe the hands up to a T. Exhale. Inhale, flip the palms up to the sky. Open the heart really wide. Spread the fingers really wide and exhale. Inhale, close the palms above the head. Press the feet into the mat. Exhale, let the breath go. Hold the shape. Inhale, reach the wrists, press the toes, press the legs into the mat. Looking with the eyes, don't drop the head. One more exhale. And then inhale, rotate the palms away. Exhale, slowly let everything come back down. Let the chin come back down to the chest. Relax the shoulders, relax the chin. Relax the breath, relax the knees, relax the legs. Down at the seat, take the seat to the left and to the right. If you're sitting where you are, maybe just lean or wiggle into that seat. But if you're on the knees like I was, even if you're just on the pillow, do the same thing. Shift to the right and to the left. Just let the knees kind of warm up a little bit and get some relief on the ankles. And then just come back into a seat where we were on the ankles, wherever you started. Let the hands come into the lap. And we're just going to take a nice big breath in here. Right at the heart space. Bring our attention there. Exhale. One more breath into the heart. Pink, pink, pink everywhere, through the heart and down the arms. Exhale, when you're ready, blow it all away. One more breath in and then hold on to it. Right in the heart. Relax the face, hold the breath for as long as you can with comfort. You need to let a little air out, do that, and then stay where you are. Exhale all the way away out of the mouth when you're ready. Big breath in the nose. Exhale with a sigh. We're going to blink the eyes open and come all the way down onto the floor on our backs. We're going to do a little bit of leg lifts. Maybe a little bridge. But we're bringing our attention from the root and the heart, and then imagining just sending it through the crown. Just letting the whole body be relaxed, but supported and strong. I'm lining both cameras up here, so that's what I'm looking a little extra right there. In case you're wondering, friends here in Facebook land. Can you see my legs? I can wait to see over here. Oh, please. Calculating. Oh, now I'm strangling myself. I know, I'm not the only one that does that. Pick up the right leg and just let it go down. Left leg, let it go down. Press the heels into the mat, lift the hips, let them go down again. Let the arms come out to the side and then lift the shoulders and heart. Let it lean down, lift the head and let it lay down. And just kind of like wiggle everything one more time and lay down for a second. Take a big breath in, exhale out of the mouth. Bring your feet back to that imaginary ground or like that mountain pose where we were sitting, the invisible mountain pose. And just wiggle the ankles a couple times, left and right. Point the toes, both sides. Do windshield wipe on both sides where you take them left and right from pinky toe to big toe. Like let your whole hips help. And then open and close the knees on both sides, folding the knees into the chest or heels into the bum, both sides. Start to bring the knees into a fold, into the whole body, and then grab onto that as much as you can. Maybe it's just behind the thighs, but imagine like jumping into the pool for cannonball. Even wiggle the back a little left and right on the spine, and just start grabbing the whole body into a whole body hug. Lay the head back down and just rock the spine a couple times with the legs held on into the arms, even if it's behind. Even if it's just here, whatever you can do. Let the gravity and just the rotating back and forth help the hips open up and help the lower the spine, get a little massage on the lower spine. As your legs are here, help the bum kind of lift up away so that you're getting that lower spine onto the mat. If there's any space back here between the mat and the lower back, lift the bum and get more in contact. The same way that we lean forward in the seat, you lift the bum and then put it back down. Okay? Let the legs go left and right a little more. And then we're just going to come back to a still space with the legs together. From here, lift the head and just like you're looking like you're trying to hug into the cannonball hug, but with your knees not like hugged in, not super squeezed in. Almost like you're holding a sit-up, but just your head is looking into the chest. Let it lay back down. Just the head looking into the chin. One more time. And then lay it back down. Let both legs go down nice and long below you now. And we're going to have the feet back like we're going to be walking. You can have them close or spread apart, whichever one you feel is going to give you more comfort for lifting. Maybe you kind of want to wiggle the hips a little. Here I'm going to press the arms into the mat and lift my shoulders away to readjust my back and wiggle my bum because my whole body shifted from being in a ball. Maybe your body didn't shift. Whatever is right for you to get back where you're comfortable. You don't want to feel like you're on the mat and you don't want your skin rubbing and squeezing. It doesn't feel good. So just take a moment and readjust. Lean left and right. Head to shoulders. Reset to the body laying down, but now with intentional muscles. Inhale, exhale. The feet are now flexed as if we were walking on the invisible sky or in that mountain pose, but laying down. With the hands, at this point, we're going to put them palms face down with the thumbs underneath the edges of our hips, or you can take the hands all the way underneath the whole body, left and right. And then with the feet pointed like this, lift the head, look at the toes, lay the head back down. Pressing the palms, take a breath in, look at the toes, hold it for a breath, lay the head back down. Spread the toes really wide. Take a breath in, look at the toes. Keep spreading the toes. Keep drawing the navel in toward the spine. No pain anywhere or back out. And then let the head go back down with the exhale. Let the ankles relax. Take the head a little left and right. Take the ankles left and right. Let the knees relax a moment. Take a breath in. Reset the feet back into the invisible mountain pose. The hands can stay here. You can bring them a little closer into the body if you like. You can move them away. I brought mine in a little closer from the wiggling. Palms face down, pressing into the mat. With both toes flexed, I'm just going to inhale. Let my right foot point, like ballerina point. And with that left leg straight, I'm just going to inhale and breathe this right leg up. Now, if that's too hard or doesn't feel good, we can take this left foot and bend the knee so that this foot is flat to the sky. So inhale with the pointed toe, breathe up. And if that still doesn't feel good, you can try to hold on to this one bend, inhale and breathe up. So you have a couple of ways to try. Either way, figure out your way to lift this side. And we're gonna just start. I'm going to keep my one knee supported for a couple of stretches because I haven't done this in a couple weeks and I don't want to be mean to my body, but I am going to switch off and then find more strength. With the head relaxed, lift it and lay it back down. Your foot can either be mountain pose flexed, foot pressing into the mat or hugging your body, whatever feels good to you, and the right toes are pointed. Inhale and just bring that leg up nice and high and long as much as it feels good in the body. And we're just going to hold this here for a second. Exhale, come back down. Keep the ankles stretched nice and long. Inhale, breathe it up. Exhale, breathe it down. Inhale, breathe it up. Exhale, breathe it down. Try not to touch the floor. Inhale, breathe it up. Exhale, breathe it down. Try not to touch the floor again. Inhale, breathe it up. Exhale, breathe it down. Try not to touch the floor one more time. Inhale, breathe it up and hold it. Press the toes into the mat. Press the palms into the mat. If this feels good and you want a little more, lift the chin. Look down as if you're trying to look down to your toes or looking the chin to the chest. Keep spreading your left toes pressing into the mat, right toes high in the sky. One more breath in and see if you can bring everything into the fullest stretch or stance that you have for right now. And then exhale down to the mat. Everything relaxes. Everything goes down. Let the arms come free out of the body. Palms face up. Lift everything. Lay it back down again. Wiggle left, right. Lift the head. Lay the head back down. Take a breath. Take a breath in. Reset the legs. Bring the arms back to where you want them. Either underneath the body or next to the body. This time we're going to take the left ankle and point that ankle. The right foot stays nice and long. Inhale. breathe that left leg nice and long in the sky. If that doesn't feel good, you can bend that knee to the sky. And if that doesn't feel good, you can try to support the body and hold it and bring it in like that. I know when I was first healing after you have the baby, sometimes it's, what is it, diastasis recti, R-E-C-T-I. I always say it in the most crazy, it doesn't sound right out of my mouth, but it felt good to support my body. So sometimes an extra hug of the thighs and the hips helped bring my whole lower abdomen in to do a leg lift. So where it started here, I could eventually grow it. But this does help sometimes, like depending on where your muscles are. Don't feel like it doesn't count to get help in your body for any pose. And if this feels good, we're going to breathe that down. Inhale, breathe it up one more time. If this feels good, bring the head up and look down toward those toes. And then we're just going to spread everything and hold it. Spread it and hold it. Reaching the heels into the mat or long into the ground. Spreading both the toes. Relaxing the face. Either down to the mat with the hands pressing in, or chin lifted into the chest, looking at those long toes or folded knee. One more breath in, everything active and strong, supported as much as you want in your body right now in every breath. And then with an intentional exhale, let it come down to the mat, let everything relax, free the palms, lift the right side, lift the head, lift the left side, wiggle the bum. Pick up the arms, lay them back down and take a breath in between. Inhale big into the belly. Exhale way out through the heart. Take a breath in, bring the feet back into the invisible mountain pose, and now slide both feet back, flat on the floor so your knees are bent to the sky. Take the feet wherever they are, and then imagine lining them up wider toward the hips. So about the same as for mountain pose if you were looking down there. If that doesn't make sense, you're bringing the heels in as close to the bum as you can, but having the feet spread wide. So it's about 4 fists between my heels. I'm not going to turn my badge piece to the camera. It's not cool. Put the palms back face down. And again, lean left, lean right, with the hands underneath the edge of the body, or just the thumbs, or nothing, and just having the palms face down. Take a breath in, and with the chin, look down toward the opening for a second. Hold that there for a breath if you can. By now, this may be feeling pretty easy from doing this a few times. Exhale down to the mat. Relax the face. Relax the shoulders. Breathe the breath into the heart. Exhale. Breathe the breath into the heart and just imagine starting to let it reach up into the face and through the skull and out the crown. We're almost done. Breath in, send it out through the crown. Press the toes into the mat, press the heels into the mat, and just lift the hips a little from wherever you are. If this feels good and this doesn't make your bum want to go right back down to the mat, which is fine if you do, press the toes a little more and see if you can lift the hips a little higher. At any point when you're ready to come back down, do that, or see if you can hold on to it for a breath. Pressing into the toes a lot and into the heels and sending the energy up into the shoulders, into the forearms, and even into the hands. My bum is really flexing the muscles. My navel is drawn back in. All of the muscles are active here. You can play with lifting the heels if that feels good. And then whenever you're ready, inhale in, big breath in through the root, and exhale, lower, 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 energy up into the heart. Relax. Breath out the crown. Breathe into the heart center. Thinking to the self, my heart is balanced. My heart is open. A relaxed heart can be open and balanced and act as a bridge between our lower chakras and our higher chakras. We'll use this open heart chakra to flow this energy through our crown and do the same for our crown and upper chakras. Wherever you like your palms, bring the feet back into an awareness, a presence, an intention. Press the toes, press the heels, press the palms. Inhale, lift the hips. Take a breath in, inhale, lift the hips a little higher if that feels good. Maybe this time you want to reach the fingers together underneath the bum and clasp the fist and press them into the mat and lift the hips higher. While you're doing this, reach the knees toward the pinky more to support the weight into the knees so you're not straining the knee in the wrong way. You want to use the muscles from those pinky toes and then press the big toes for strength. Press the heels or lift the heels, whatever feels good. And then exhale, let it all come back down. If your fists are here, free the fists and let the spine come down, lower, lower, lower. Let the hips go a little left and right. Send the legs long. One more time, and then we'll do one more lift before we rest. Breath in through the body, out through the face, through the crown. Big breath in the heart, out through the face. I'm going to invite a little fish pose. So if you're not familiar, I'm going to show first. I'm going to flex my feet as if I'm going to do mountain pose. They're close together but not touching. So my upper thighs are close together. I'm going to bring the hands, the palms face down, hands underneath the body, left and right. Forearms pressing into the mat and the floor. Inhaling, looking at my toes, and pressing into the mat with my palms and forearms, lifting my heart a little more. And then with the tip of my nose, look up, and then resting the crown on the ground. And then once here, using the crown to balance, and press the forearms, press the heart open, spread through the shoulders, spread the palms, spread the toes, wiggle the crown a little more, and then find rest in fish pose, spreading the toes, pressing, spreading my fingers, relaxing my face. Inhaling and exhaling, spreading the toes or relaxing whatever feels good in your body or both. Hold on to it there. To come out, take a breath into the heart and tuck your chin back into the chest like you're looking at your toes and just lay back down. Let everything free and relax. If you didn't follow, if you were just watching, we're going to bring the hands, palms face down, under the edges of the body or all the way under. If you want more support, you can lift the bum and put the hands so the thumbs are touching all the way underneath, under the bum. Feet flexed. My upper thighs are close, but my heels aren't touching. Toes spreading, heels reaching. My forearms are touching underneath. Inhale, looking at the toes first. Pressing the palms and the forearms. Bring the heart up a little bit if you can. And then gently laying the crown down. Once the crown's there, using the arms, using the crown balance, and then pressing the arms, flexing, straightening the feet or pointing the toes, whatever feels good. And then pressing and readjusting the shoulders so you can strengthen and lengthen all through the heart. Opening all through the shoulders. Sometimes I like to bend the knees and bring the feet back here. Do whatever feels good. Pressing the palms, pressing the forearms. Leaving the legs long, spreading the toes. Easy breathing through the heart. Whenever you're ready, fold that chin back into the chest and gently lower, lower, lower back down and free the body. Or keep pressing into the forearms, pressing into the palms, spreading the toes and the heels, or having the legs bent. If you want to do real active here, you can inhale, breathe the legs up into like a boat pose. It's like a fish in a boat. Inhale, big breath, looking at the toes, and then lower, 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 lay it back down, free the body. Bring the legs up into a squeeze, lay the body left and right. And then let it all come onto the side. I have a pillow here. I'm going to grab a pillow. I'm going to grab two. Because I love a pillow between my knees. All the time. And just lay down on the side for rest pose this time. Take a big breath in. Exhale. If you don't have a side preference, I always advise the left. I'm laying on the right because it's where I'm talking at. Get one last wiggle and adjust. And then just scan the body down to the feet. Squeeze the toes. Rotate the ankles. And just think to the self, I'm relaxing my feet. My feet are relaxed. The ankles, the shins, the knees, just bring a little awareness. Hug the muscles to the bones there. Relax the lower legs. The same with the upper legs, the thighs, squeeze the muscles to the bone. Rotate the hips, wiggle a little more. Relax the pelvis, relax the hips, relax the legs, relax the feet. Breathe into the belly. Breathe up the back of the spine. Breathe into the shoulders. Breathe into the heart. Breathe down through the arms, through the elbows. Breathe down all the way into the fingers. Squeeze the fingers. Maybe do a little circle of the wrist and relax the hands. Relax the arms. Relax the shoulders. Relax the belly and the heart. Relax our whole spine. Relax across the shoulders and relax up into the neck, through the jaw. Relax the mouth, relax the ears, relax across the face, relax the nose and the eyes, relax the eyebrows and the third eye space. Relax the top of the head and the crown space. Invite the crown space to be balanced. Invite the crown to be tuned and open. As we take one big breath in and just invite relax for our whole body. your time and stay inward. Start to just wiggle the ankles and toes and hands. Stay inward and blink the eyes. Maybe start to find a seat, but stay close to yourself for just another minute more. And then come back to our beginning. Come back to that seat and stay close to yourself. Bring your hands into the heart or at prayer. Bring the chin into the chest and just be in this upright last moment. Thank yourself for this time today, for whatever parts you were able to do or felt like you wanted to do. Thank yourself for everything that you're going to do for the rest of this day, for yourself and others. Thank your body for carrying you along on this journey and doing its best job every day. Thank your body for allowing this healing. Thank you for sharing time with me, friends. Have a great rest of your day. Mwah. See ya.